So chat, we are now back. We are now recording. Poll results. Brutal back and forth. There were duels, there were casualties, but ultimately Shadow Hearts got a brief extension. So we'll be playing about another 45 minutes worth of Shadow Hearts before we jump into another game. It is quite something. Hopefully everybody enjoys it. Let's go ahead and look at the game. I'm just gonna go ahead and reload where we just were. We've been letting that loop for quite some time. Now let's go to Shanghai. Which, interestingly, when we click on it, we can actually go to different parts of the city, which I thought was pretty cool. Speaking of which, let me consult my notes real quick to see if there is anything I need to do before we go into this next segment. Survey says no. Okay. Let's proceed. "15 years ago, 1889, Shanghai. Uh-oh, Quack Oracle's out of breath, chat. Not a good sign. He goes, "Oh, I really made a mess of this, didn't I?" Chat talking about the Greek gods, since one of the vote choices was indeed Hades. Boy of Kulan says, "What a surprise, Master Quack Oracle, an adept of the highest rank. Fallen." Underling Takon says, "You didn't really think we'd let you get away, did ya? A little fly like you, always flitting about, causing trouble for Master Duai? No, sir." "You know what happens to flies, old man? They get squashed," says Underling Shaolin. "You're a fine bunch, attaching yourself to the infamous Duai, calling him master." Oh, is it Kowloon? My bad, chat, if that's how it's pronounced. I'll correct it. "If you wanted a master, you'd have been better off declaring loyalty to one of those mangy street dogs." Yeah, definitely let me know, chat, because some names I really don't know. I do not mind the correction there. Okay. The boy says, "Scum. After that torture session, it's amazing you have any energy left to oppose the master's teachings. Of course, a maggot like you can't really be expected to comprehend the greatness of Master Duai." "Greatness? Greatness, you say? That's a good one." That's a real side splitter. I think I'm gonna die laughing. "Enough! Shut up, you maggot. Lord Wogoi, let's kill him and be done with it." "Still, there's one thing I do not understand. How do you oppose the Demon Gate's invocation? Our continent is being hacked to pieces. Lacking military might, there's one path to salvation. The Demon's Gate invocation. We could destroy Japan. We shall send a clear and firm message to the West." Well, that's certainly one way to declare a message. "You know of any other way to maintain peace on this continent?" "I have no use for such drivel. Destroy Japan? A warning shot to the West? You're a fool. That's not what a Demon's Gate invocation is about. Sure, like he says, it might be easy to blast Japan out of the water. But just one misstep, and you can wind up blowing the entire world into oblivion." "Shut up, as if you know." "I could stand here all day explaining it to you. You'll never understand. Alas, it seems our discussion has now come to an end. Allow us to aid you on your trip to hell." Quiet male voice says, "Hold it right there." Who are you? This ain't no show, man. Get out of here before you get hurt." "It seems the streets of Shanghai have been considerably more dangerous than I remember them." "You're Japanese, aren't you? Let out, buddy, or I can't guarantee you'll get out of this alive." "Wait, these people have nothing to do with this. Sir, gentlemen from Japan, please be on your way. There's no sense in you getting hurt, too." Ibugoi of Kowloon. He's right. It would be wise not to meddle in the things that don't concern you. No good will come out of opposing us. I'm sorry, but I heard you were in league with Hawaii. I simply cannot ignore you. Who are you? That is of little importance to those who are about to die. What a statement, chat. What an amusing joke. Alright, fool. We'll see who's about to die. Hey, we're playing as a brand new character, chat. Oh, they're looking a little special. So if we take a look at his fusion, well, look at that sanity, chat. Could you imagine if Girl in Danger had that much sanity? Oh, it'd be amazing. Anyway, he's only got one form, but notice the cost of sanity, 48. I don't know how to say this. Is it like Cernobog? Is that how you say that? Greater Spirit from the Black Abyss of Hell. What a transformation. Let's witness it, chat. So, that form looks a little familiar in terms of, like, we have a form that looks almost like that, but it looks different in terms of colors. Now, if we take a look at our attacks, we got Spirit Pollution, which is a 1 MP steal. We got Release Magic, which increases our special damage, and Revelation, 72 MP. Attack all enemies with a living deadly darkness. But chat, did you know? If you take a look at his items, he's got the inventory of a god. I wish we had these items. Can you imagine? And finally, chat, we got 7th key. Max 7 sweeps of indicator with successful action. We're using the 7th key. We might just delete them here, honestly. Although, why is it telling us to target one specific character? I just want to make sure I'm not using it on them or something weird. Oh well. I guess we could use it on him. 1 second, chat. I just want to take a look at something. Yeah, that should be fine. Please, Mbogoi. Oh, oops. Well, I botched that item usage. My bad, chat. That was a epic fail. Anyway, if I kept succeeding, it would have kept going around. Oh well. I mean, it's fine. We don't really need it. But I guess we get to see that in general, it just keeps rotating. I forgot that it did keep rotating. I thought it paused, to be honest. So my bad, chat. It doesn't matter, though. We have the stats of a god. So yeah, I'm gonna have to practice the constant rotations to not miss an input, since I'm so used to the single target timings. Also, chat, those enemies do literally 0 damage. Like, come on. We can't possibly lose this fight. It's fine. Poke. It's fine. So if we did manage to continue the 7th ring, it would actually retarget the other ally, or not other allies, it would target the other enemies. So you could just defeat that entire encounter in one use. But oh well. What are you, a demon? I changed my mind. I'll not kill you. Come back to your master and tell him this. A man has appeared, is coming for you. Till he arrives, live out your remaining days in fear. You will regret those words. They love, like, sparkling out of existence, chat. We have Mr. Zen. I don't think we've seen this character. Or at least nobody's mentioned him yet. So maybe we'll get more details about him in the near future. Are you alright, old sir? I'll be alright. Not to sound ungrateful for your help, but I don't exactly consider myself so old yet. Okay, so we're getting a formal introduction. So, I think about his voice a bit more. I'm Zongyong Zen, and this is Colonel Ben Hyuga. Thank you for coming to my rescue. My name is Quack Oracle, and I'm an adept. It would appear so. Exactly what sort of person are you? The fusion technique. I've heard about it a long time ago, but I never expected to see it myself. How amusing to hear that fiend call you a demon. Talk about The pot and the kettle. Please, Quack Oracle, relax. Your words may be worse than you think. Wounds, not words. Damn, if I weren't in such a state, I'd have made short work of those guys. Ugh, ow. It's clear your injuries haven't affected that mouth of yours. The shop I run is just down the way. Come with us and I'll treat your wounds. There's no need for that. I'm feeling much better already. Much ow. Huh. Come, Master Quack Oracle. I will carry you there. So it seems like Quack Oracle actually knows the father of our character. It seems like he was relaying a tale to Girl in Danger, but not to Rude Hero, interestingly. That was how I first met the man. The next thing I knew, he was carrying me piggyback. I could feel my face burning red. He was an incredible man and handsome to boot. So much so that he almost had me swooning. Goodness, was he really that strong? He must have been really amazing. He had fusion powers, just like... You don't think he could be Rude Heroes? You guessed it. I'm not going to find too many people in this world who can wield fusion. But I just can't make up my mind to tell the kid, you know. I guess I'm too much of a coward. And then, what happened to Colonel Hyuga after that? It's hard to believe that was 15 years ago. Time sure does fly. Oh, way to dodge that question, Quack Oracle. Smooth move. The city's completely changed, too. I saw what you did there, Quack Oracle, trying to change the subject. I feel like I've been left behind to grow old and decrepit. Quack Oracle? What are you saying? You're still plenty young. It's nice of you to say that. You're a sweet girl. They both laugh. Oh, Rude Hero's just in the room. He's just passed out. I guess that works, chat. Rude Hero sure has been sleeping for a long time. Here we are in Shanghai and everything. He's probably sleeping off the effect of his seasickness. Everybody's got their weaknesses. Well then, I guess maybe I'll be going out for a while. For all these years, I feel like wandering around a bit. Maybe stopping by an old friend's place. Alright. Don't expect to be out all that late. Oh, that's right, we're taking control of him. It is kind of rare for us to take control of other characters, so I just want to see my notes just to see if there's anything I should pick up as him specifically. I guess this should be fine. Let's talk to this guy. What's a silent peddler? How many steps do we have? 800? Oh, I could get a voodoo doll from him. You know what? I think I'll do that. Yeah, and our goal is to get to 8,000, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna get a lot of it later. I'd rather get this now. It's locked. It seems that neither of them are in. Interesting. We are allowed to free roam for a little bit. If we talk to Rude Hero, he's just worse. A girl in danger. Oh, game, you okay there? It really did not like cycling through the music. There we go. Don't stay out drinking all night with your old friend. I don't think there's anything else we could do here. Rude Hero's adventure is over, now begins Quack Oracle's quirky quest. Like the use of alliteration there. Anyway, we're on our journey to do something, but we don't have to disclose it to anybody quite yet what we're up to. Luring Spy says, "Oh, are you going out?" "Yeah, I thought I'd go kill some time. By the way, you haven't seen our two smuggler friends, have you?" "They both left a little while ago. Seems they had someone to meet. Or shady business, I'd guess. But what a metropolis Shanghai is. I just went and had a look. It's nothing like Fengtian or Dalian." Let's go ahead and save here, chat. DK Pierce says, "Would you like a rest? That'll be 100 cash." I think we should be at full stats no matter what. Yeah, we don't have anything to worry about at the moment. So... that's a nice chest that's easy to miss. You like that, chat? Do you like that little chest there? You can see it a little bit. It's a bit more fair than some of the other ones. Hey, we've been using this oak staff the whole time. What if we just get the pilgrim staff immediately? Pilgrim staff. Staff carved from a sacred tree. Given its lightweight and strength, it's an ideal weapon for older adventurers. That increased our stats by quite a lot. Special attack rivaling the protagonists as in root heroes damage. I am setting up for something, so I think I'm going to put him in the front for the meantime. So ultimately we have to go into a building to the south of us. I actually don't want to do that under any circumstance. But we could take a look at some of the other people and talk to them before we go there. Early to rise, the sun says, a traveling oracle. Don't see many of those. Have you come to train under Master Dwai? How diligent. Lamenting Clerk Koro says, I'm glad I finally got a shop here in Shanghai, but never got anything in to sell. We might have to come back to him a couple times, chat. We'll avoid doing any major purchases at the moment. I think we'll just explore the town a little bit, get some dialogue. We'll maybe get into one more fight before we take another break. Pocket of Kozo says, everything is so expensive these days. Speaking of which, have you heard about some kind of discount card with a star on it? Spoilers, we're looking for that card. We want that card very badly, chat, before we purchase anything. Gossiping Face says, really? Such a terrible world. I heard. I wonder who has it. Progress must not be made. Exactly, chat. Talk to Wondering Rio. Shanghai's still under siege by the Japanese military. Gregarious Tatsu. What a great SAT word. This part of town sure has gotten quiet. There used to be all kinds of stalls that would sit up here. I mean, I guess he's sociable. Carefree Stray Dog says woof woof. Cowardly Tao says, recently I've been seeing Japanese forces everywhere. Wasn't like this before. I hope nothing bad happens. Oh, you. Little Mika says, hey, you a tourist? This happens to be my house. Also happens to be Shanghai's best shop. Nah, we don't want to deal with that quite yet. Broke Chike says, yeah, my luck, I never find anything valuable. It's locked. I think there are a few other items we can find, but it's not mandatory I find them. It's more important that I come here early. We're gonna be face-checking a few of these things, chat. Receive the Seal of Life. There we go, chat. That's always fun to find. Strongman Ghana says, who in the right mind would sail out on sea on a rundown boat like this? Mostly seeing voices. A good question. Ductiller Taka says, what is it? The boat won't sail, buddy. The engine's broken. We might have to come back here with another character. I'm just seeing if we can prompt certain dialogue options early. But we can explore the boat. Speaking of which... treasure chest is empty. Seeing if anything got added here. Sharp Van says, yeah, I bet only bad guys would come to Shanghai in an old boat like this. Don't you agree? But he's secretly lottery member number 12. Come on, this is your big chance to win. And chat, the lottery members are everywhere. Let's see. There is a lottery ticket to be had, but we're not quite in the right area for it yet. I have to see why the game is kind of stuttering like that. Hopefully it's just a one-off thing. I just want to check one thing. Oh, okay, so we haven't missed any yet. That's fine. So eventually we want to go back to that shopkeeper. And we're just going to keep checking around the shopkeeper until we find something later. Lottery member number 12. What do you have for sale? We'll take a look. Oh, he's at the star card. Okay, I need the star card. Well, I don't need, but I'd really prefer to have the star card. Although the Phoenix talent isn't bad. Tea of the Holy One. That might be an improvement over what we have already. Ooh. I don't know which one I got. Chat, we're reloading. That's brutal. That's brutal. We're reloading. I kind of want the star card. I'm like, I almost got it one try, but now that I know how the wheel works, I'm kind of curious about something. We didn't really miss that much. We got like one seal, I think. Is that before? Oh, hold on. Is that before I got the Pilgrim Staff? I definitely want the Pilgrim Staff. Before I got the Pilgrim Staff. We'll equip that eventually. It's not a big deal. What is a big deal is getting that star card, as it makes everything cheaper, and me resetting for 5 minutes is like 55 minutes of grind I don't have to do at all. Oh, hey, another item I missed. Where was that at? Like right here? We got the Talisman of Mercy, I think it said. Restores unconscious person's health 50%. Wow, that's pretty easy to miss. It's very well hidden, I'll give him that. Oh, another item. CB Dragonhorn. Okay, that's really important to have. Okay, so I have a couple backup items. This is probably for the best, because I don't think I would have found those. In fact, I'm actually going to go back and save, so that way I don't have to find those again. Yeah, this game is kind of cruel with some of the hidden items. Like, the treasure chest makes sense, you know, they have a physical world presence, but otherwise the other ones are just kind of randomly there. And if you're vaguely close, maybe it'll reward you with a prompt. But if you're running, you don't always get the prompt. So I still go with the tried and true classic JRPG strat of mashing repeatedly. Speaking of which, I think we're gonna try to just immediately mash on the lottery to make sure we get the star card. Oh, closed door. Shanghai Omatsu's store is closed. Thank you for your patronage. Okay. Important there. Yeah, it's super, super, super important we get, well, the Dragon Horn, which I was looking for in general. Seal of Life is nice, but not mandatory. Speaking of which, we've gotten a few of these. Increases max HP 3 to 5 points. That's kind of tempting to use on Girl in Danger, but honestly, I might even just put it on Rude Hero, because I have to do the arena at some point. Oh, game, you okay? Okay, game? Okay, we're okay. Yeah, I'll look into that between streams, chat. I feel like it was behaving itself pretty well before. Okay. Got him. That's how you do it. You mash as soon as you enter it. That's how you get a guaranteed, chat. No timing involved. Although I literally almost got it with timing. I was off by like a pixel, chat. Like, I swear. Okay, we got the star card. Let's take a look at the star card. Oops. Guild card acquired from Fortune Telling Boy in Shanghai. Very useful in shops. Don't leave home without it. So the more of these we get, the more of a discount we can receive. And the more money we get for selling things. So it's just kind of win-win for us. I'm looking to see if there's anything else I am missing before we continue. I think we got more than enough. Yeah, we got all the ones I was really looking forward to. We definitely needed the Dragon Horn. I definitely wanted the Pilgrim Staff. As you can see, that's a huge damage increase. I think we're going to take a run back here. We're going to continue talking to some of the other characters, just to get in some kind of fluff information. But then we're going to go to the bar, see what happens from there. I held the wrong direction. That would be my fault. But for now, we don't want to do any purchasing. Although, if we really had to, it doesn't really matter. I was curious if there's a lottery ticket around here or not. There's one that should be in our destination. Ishikawa says, yikes, I better fold up shop and get out of here before the Japanese army gets here. Oh, what was that? Found the lottery ticket. Hey, look at that, chat. We confirmed an item that guides online still don't know if it exists or not. It was right there all along. We're gonna go ahead and save. Hey, I'm up a lottery ticket. I wasn't factoring that one in at all, so me getting tissues before, absolutely not a big deal. Awesome, chat. So with that, just want to make sure I did the formation thing, right? Nope, I didn't. Put ourselves in the front. So there's one more item I think we can get, the Mana Seed. All optional, but really nice to have. I think we found everything that was possible in the town, so that's pretty good. So going into what we're going to learn is a bar actually triggers a not super related cutscene. So we have Lieutenant Sukatani saying, "We've been waiting for you, Lieutenant Colonel Kawashima." Ah, it's been a while, Lieutenant Sukatani. At ease, please. Ma'am, how are we doing on the package for the mainland? The special charter is ready. Yes, about that. I was thinking we might postpone it for a bit. That chin, chat. That chin is always there. Understood. And I'll relay a message to the mainland. Is that acceptable? Yes, please do. Lieutenant Sukatani, how's the investigation coming along? Yes, ma'am. We've managed to get our probes rather deep inside. Oh. It's like, why are they, like, going face-to-face? So let's see, Kawashima, what do you have to say? Oh, yes, I forgot to introduce you, Sukatani. This is Sergeant Kato. You may talk in front of him. Is that right? You must excuse me, Sergeant. My apologies. An agent of the investigative committee recently arrived from Tokyo. Even I was cross-examined. It seems it is you who are under investigation, ma'am. You're safe with me, but please stay alert. I'm being investigated? Must be a spy sent by one of my father's political enemies. The capital is a pit of schemes. I'll be careful. Please continue with what you were saying before. Yes, Dewey, who's fighting against our Japanese army. Oh, excuse me, who's fighting against... Oh, no, I read it right the first time. Let's try again. Dewey, who's fighting against our Japanese army, is planning a Demon's Gate invocation, but he still needs a few more things to cast the Taoist magic needed for the invocation. Sukatani was just memorized by the chin. I mean, most people would not be able to help themselves. They get lost in it. They're just trying to imagine, like, if you picture an X-ray, it's just like 50% chin. That's what they're thinking about, chat. They're trying to get that ratio down, up close and personal. A few more things? Questions the lieutenant. A catalyst is necessary for the main part of the ceremony, and that will be the English girl. The English girl, huh? Why must also banish the 4 gods that block the ceremony by protecting the earthly veins. It appears that all these factors must be in place to make the ceremony possible. The past 6 months, Dewey has collected the Black Tortoise, the Blue Dragon, and the Red Phoenix. Hence some of the item names we've seen where it's like B Tortoise or B Dragon, or R Phoenix. The only one left is the White Tiger then. Where is the White Tiger? Do you know yet? It's in Wuhan. More precisely, it's sealed inside the temple ruins on the edge of Wuhan. Of course, Dewey knows this? Why was that phrased as the question? That actually threw me off. Anyway, of course Dewey knows this? Then before it falls into his hands, we must send troops to seize it. We sent forces there twice, but... However... Every last man was lost, not a single survivor. Some terribly powerful monsters have made a nest out of those temple ruins. Are these monsters protecting the White Tiger? I wonder why they picked such a troublesome spot. I don't know, but apparently Dewey isn't able to handle them either. What is it, Lieutenant Colonel? I just had an idea. An idea? We fight fire with fire. We defeat the monsters with the monster. I feel like that's a speech made before they inevitably summon Godzilla in all the Godzilla movies. Every time, chat. Anyway, we're back in the bar. We might as well take a look. There's a poster. Ooh, I should know how to pronounce this. See, I'm not sure with the U there how to pronounce the first two letters. Normally I think ki, but is it more like Quiha? I'm definitely gonna need to brush up on this, chat. I definitely feel bad. I totally forgot to look up pronunciations of names. But anyways, the Chinese fiddle performance held every day. Take our time talking to different people. Drunken Lee says, "Ain't seen you round here before, old man. This here is a quality bar, so don't go bothering anybody." Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like Qiuhua exactly. I wasn't sure. But maybe. If chat definitely knows, please let me know. I mean, I could go for Qiuhua. That's also fun. Woodland Khan, what a name. Get out of here, old man. You're bothering me. The show's about to start. We're doing everything but going there. So we could talk to this guy. Sorry to bother you, but I'd like to see the proprietor. Some quack oracles here. Sorry, sir, the boss isn't in. Doesn't this place belong to Mr. Zen? That's a name we heard before. Like entertainment show in English above the platform. Zen? Can't really say I recall the name. Let's stop kidding around, shall we? Talking about the young lady's father. Oh, if that's who you mean, just have a seat. He should be along any minute now. He's not the owner of this place? Huh, give me a break. This place changed hand ages ago. Back Oracle, ... Well, looks like we're gonna watch a little performance.
You've grown into a beautiful young woman, Qiuhua. Since I saw you last, the sound of your playing has become so much richer. So what do you think, Zhen? Why is it that the march of time, the endless rising and setting of the sun, has to be so cruel to us old folks? At any rate, Zhen, here I am, back in Shanghai. I intend to clean things up once and for all. The legacy of Hyuga, who passed on so long ago. Well, perhaps next time.
I was gonna say the game has some very interesting choices of what it chooses to do with the FMVs. We'll have to see if I could get an item from here in a little bit. I just remembered where it is in the room. If we don't get it, it's okay. I already have a backup item. So, Qiuhua. Yeah, that's why I was thinking not to put an emphasis on the U. But interesting. Uncle Quack Oracle? Sorry. Uncle Quack Oracle! Oh, she's running towards us, chat. It's good to see you, Qiuhua. Turned into a real knockout then, haven't you? it's good to see you. You look well, in fact. You haven't changed at all. So, how's your dad? How's Mr. Zen? ... What's the matter? Mr. Zen? What do you want now, man? Begging for coins again, huh? Fine, I'll give you some. Some comes this. So you're living off your daughter's scraps? Well, what a sob story that is. Those hoodlums. Mr. Zen here says, Quack Oracle? That's right, Father. Uncle Quack Oracle is back. How have you been, Mr. Zen? You're alive? But how? What kind of greeting is that for an old friend? 15 long years and you look like you've seen a ghost. They tell me this place has changed hands. Is it true? Yes, it's true. Oh, come on. What are you being so formal with me for? That's no way for the owner of this place to... ... Uh-oh. He's no longer the owner. Pale voice says, I am the owner of this business. Uh-oh. You're... Wugai. You're still alive. I believe that's my line, Master Quack Oracle. I'm finally back from... Kowloon, and I find myself meeting old faces. Let me welcome you properly. Master Wugoi, please leave Uncle Quack Oracle alone. He just came here to see my father, that's all. So please, please. Master Wugoi? Why act so surprised? Didn't I just tell you? I am the proprietor of this place. Songjian Zen here opposed Master Wai. Now he and his daughter are among my employees. I can't believe it. Is this true, Zen? He ... says chat. Yes. How could this have... What's the matter, Quack Oracle? Shanghai's changed. Now then, to begin the Welcome Banquet. You remember how to play the old game, don't you? You two. Back in his day, this old man was the toughest guy around. Beat him and I'll reward you. I'll be accepting that reward, Master Wugai. I'll take you on first, old man. Okay, so we're gonna be in a series of battles back to back. I'm glad we picked up the staff. Oops, sorry, clicked out. We'll just Flame Blast. Again, because we did get that big upgrade, we should do a decent amount of damage. Got flash flooded, uh-oh. I'm just keeping an eye on her health, deciding when I have to heal. I think for now we'll try to get away with a melee attack here. Good enough. So since we're in the front row, we did more damage. That's good for us. Cool, he's gonna level too. Very convenient, right, chat? Hey, 12 sanity, what a perfect number. Hey, a Tia the healer, awesome. MPN healing, very useful for later. These guys aren't human. Oh, I get it, you're all wise underlings then, eh? Well, in that case, if I win, I get this place as my prize. In any case, your attempts will prove futile. You're far too old for this. Not bad, Gramps, but you hold up. Maybe it's time for a prayer. Okay, I think we're gonna do the same pattern as before. They don't seem to have a lot of health, like maybe 100 literally on the dot. Fortunately, with our new weapon, we're doing decent damage. Another flash flood.
No mercy.
No mercy indeed. Oh, I got the nice at the end too. Too bad it doesn't matter, because he's gonna die on this one. There we go, Quack Oracle getting that nice little level up right before the main fight. Amazing, Quack Oracle, you truly are amazing. Your arts are as sharp as ever, even if you yourself haven't fared as well. Are you quite finished? Enough talk, now you face me. You do remember, don't you? Your magic has no effect on me. How kind of him to remind us of his strength? Question mark? So yeah, don't bother using spells, it's pointless in this battle. But hey, we get a special intro. So this guy's kind of a problem. Oh, we're even getting dialogue in the fight, how rare. About using your famous Taoist magic. No. We're doing no damage. Oh, he is Stretch Armstronging us so much. So, as chat might imagine, we're not intended to beat this character, so don't worry about it. We just gotta keep attacking. But I love his little stretchy limbs. Oh, we got to go again, nice. I love it. He just poke. He got us, chat. That fight definitely scared me the first time I played, but I'm not falling for it this time. Quack Oracle! I'll be alright. You magic-sucking half-pint. Slick back. Jerk. I was thinking of allowing you a quick death. As usual, you had to go and say too much. I'll cut off your limbs and serve them to Hawaii. That wagging tongue of yours as well. I know, he definitely had a bite of the gum-gum fruit. So we just have to trick him into going out to sea, Chad. He can't swim. We should be fine. A male voice says, oh, there they are. What are you doing, Pops? I thought you were off eating pot stickers or something. Don't tell me you're half dead. You hurt? This guy do this to you? What's the matter, kid? Sounds like you're actually starting to care about me or something. Some of your friends, Quack Oracle, look around in other people's business and you're bound to get hurt. I'll forgive you this intrusion. Get lost. Oh, it's you? Wise, lousy servant. I don't care if you get down on your hands and knees. I won't let you off the hook. Who are you? He loves saying that. He said that to the father as well. Nice parallel there. Why would I tell you? Doesn't matter anyway, since you're gonna die right here. Oh, we even had a similar line. Look at that, chat. You really are dumb. What an amusing joke. All right, fool. We'll see who's about to die. History repeats itself, chat. Unfortunately, we don't have Chernobog. But... oh, he just immediately games the death sus. So that attack is ridiculous. We purposely attacked before as the old man to make sure he doesn't do that, but that's an insta-kill. The game of death is an insta-kill. This game does love its insta-kill, I will say. What? My skill didn't work. I see. You two are protected by the darkness. So yeah, only this character is basically full immune to it. Anyway, we're gonna switch to Raging Tiger. A theme you'll hear me say quite often on most of the early bosses. Death Emperor has its uses. Did quite a bit of damage to him. We even went twice. Nice. Okay, I'm not ready for the slappy hands, chat. That's just too much for me. I love it though. Chat is asking if this is Dewey's only form. That's a good question. I don't want to spoil anything just yet, but this is probably not going to be the last we see of him. So far I don't really need to heal. So as long as I keep attacking, I should be able to beat this phase. There we go. Nice and easy. Didn't need to heal. Perfect. Lots of experience. Excellent. And we got another sanity point. We got the item, the weird bottle, which we could have gotten from the pedometer service, but that would have been a waste. And we have 26,000 in cash. That is an amazing amount. He counted towards the darkness seal unlock. Nice. So unfortunately, we did not get water or light, which I think are pretty good curing forms, if I remember correctly. So we'll see what we do in the meantime. Fusion! You're a demon. I changed my mind. I'm not gonna kill you anymore, so you just run along to Dewey. Since I'm here, he better hide his girly magazines, as he could get killed any day now. I like how noble the father's line was, and then like the Rude Hero's counterpart is talking about girly magazines. Oh, Rude Hero. Ugh. Things will go a bit differently next time, kid. Are you alright, Quack Oracle? I'll be alright. Not to sound ungrateful for your help, but couldn't you have come just a little sooner? Yeah, I think I'm having deja vu. I know, he's got to work on his zingers, chat. He's got to throw out some puns, or, you know, just have the quips like, I don't know, just mostly puns. He mostly needs puns. Mr. Sen says, oh no, what's happening? I can't believe it. What is it? Something on my face? There's no mistaking it. His eyes and his mouth. It's an absolute likeness. Like a twin. It's as if he's alive, and it grew to be this grand, Hey, he's crying. What should I do? Master Quack Oracle, is he? You guessed right. Weehua. I had to think about that again, chat. I need to write that down. Then, let me introduce you. The kid's name is Rude Hero. It's a memento from Colonel Ben Hyuga. Huh? Yes, when I was in Tangliao, your father saved my life. Ever since then, I accompanied him in his travels. He opened a shop in Shanghai because he said we should make this our base of operations. But in fact, he did it out of concern for young Weihua. Each summer, father left the village for work. Then he returned just before winter began. There was that one year. A cold winter arrived. Snow was falling, but no sign of father. And instead, what came to our village was... forget it. I heard that the colonel had a Russian wife, that they had a young son, but I had no idea that he would be alive. My mother died. Just my luck, I had to outlive him. How could you say that? I haven't been this thrilled in my life. How happy Quack Oracle must be as well. Old geezer, you know everything from square one, didn't you? You kept quiet the whole time, whether it's about my father, or me, or whoever else. Awkward, Quack Oracle just dots. Why is everyone so damn secretive? Why? Tell me, you stupid old man. Stop it, Rude Hero. Quack Oracle was agonizing over it all this time. He didn't know how to tell you, so please. I was the one. I was the one who killed Hyuga. Quack Oracle. What did you say? This could be your last words. I first met Hyuga 15 years ago here in Shanghai. Hyuga was a special assassin sent to China when the Japanese army realized Dewey was up to no good. We spent much time tracking Dewey. Finally, we learned what the Demon's Gate invocation was. We hit Dewey's stronghold, the Quihai Tower, and finally defeated him. It was a fierce battle. So then, the man you told me about in Dalian was... That's right. I was talking about your father. Hyuga put his life on the line and stopped the cursed valorization. Then my father died, huh? ... from Quack Oracle. Rude hero, please forgive Quack Oracle. Quack Oracle didn't want to get involved in this same fight your father... your father got pulled into. Interesting. I can fully understand Quack Oracle's feelings. If I were him, I would have done the same thing. So we kick the wall. Take that, rented room. Ugh, I know. Rude hero. Quack Oracle, if Dwai is trying to repeat the same mistake he attempted 15 years ago, the next target is surely Master Zifa. I think that's how you say that, right? Xifa. Lots of things I have to double check after the stream. You're right. How could I have been so dense? Don't shout like that all of a sudden. You want to scare me half to death? But the temple is the holiest place in the 9 heavens. Taoism. It's perfected by Master Zifa himself. Even that miserable fool Dewai should know better than to mess with that place. Master Zifa? Yeah, I'm not sure. I might have to listen to how it's pronounced outside the stream. But do correct me, chat, if you do happen to know. Yeah, he was my teacher. The mangy old goat. He's the protector of the underground temple at Wuhan. Here's the rub. The white tiger is ensconced there, one of the gods of the 4 directions. At first, the white tiger picture was kept elsewhere, but to keep it from falling into Dewai's hands, Colonel Hyuga placed it in the care of Master Zifa. Which means Dewai's plotted out the scheme far more carefully than before. If that's what he's called in Wugai for, then it's all beginning to make sense. Alright, putting my life on the line for this. How about you, rude hero? Do you have the guts to walk your father's path? My father's path? It will be a difficult and painful road, and when you arrive, you may find nothing but despair and ruin. Well, that sounds like a fun time. Are you up to the challenge, huh? What do you say? Oracle, how could you ask such a thing of him? What out, kid? Got absolutely no time to waste. This has been a race against time from the moment these jerks set their sights on Girl in Danger. Girl in Danger said that she could find out why her father died if she fought Dewai, right? Yes, that's right. Pops, no matter what the cost, if I have a chance to see what my father saw, I won't have a single regret. That damn Dewai is really going to release the Demon's Gate Convocation? Not invocation? Interesting. Convocation upon us. Then I'll do everything I can to make sure his little convocation is cancelled out once and for all. Good for you, kid. You could count on this broken down old sage here to guide you through hell if need be. Uh-oh, smuggler boss returns. I love she just runs into her room. Super subtle there, smuggler boss. 10 out of 10 spy work. What's this? Quite a big meeting, eh? You were listening in again, weren't you? No, I wasn't. I just happened to overhear. Wow. Chat, I think she rolled a 1 on the lie. Deception check failed, chat. I don't believe it. How incredibly suspicious you are. Now I'm sure I don't like you. Now, don't get so angry. I've got some news that I just couldn't wait to tell you all. I hear Dewai sent his men to Wuhan, and that's not all. The Japanese military troops that were stationed in Shanghai have been secretly sent to Wuhan, too. What? Hey, how is it that you know about Dewai, let alone movements of the Japanese army? We're in the smuggling business. Oh, we in the smuggling business can get our hands on lots of underground information. Something smells here, but if you're trying to help us, I suppose I ought to thank you. Well, here I went to all the trouble of gathering information I thought you could use. Rude hero, Quack Oracle. What shall we do? There isn't much time left. Pops, I'm sure it's Wugoy that's heading for Wuhan. Don't you think that even for a great adept like yourself, he'll be an awfully tough opponent? Well, I suppose you're right. Quack Oracle will go with you to Wuhan. No, Zen. You and Wei Hua stay here and gather as much information as you can. We need this place to be the base of our activities again. Like Oracle. Wait here and rest assured, we won't let them touch the White Tiger. Rude hero. Oh, okay, I understand. Wei Hua, let's go back to the shop. You say you won't have a regret now? Exactly, chat. Oh yes, before you leave Shanghai, please stop by our place. Be careful, Uncle Quack Oracle. Come back safe. Now then, we better get ready. I will actually pause here for now. We have a lot to potentially do here. We have no interest in the pedometer service at the moment. I think we got a little bit of a taste of things to come. Feel like we put a little extra time into the game. Still feel pretty good. So I believe at this point, we technically have an opportunity to do a side area. By the side area, I mean an optional fight arena. So the other Old Man Zen is going to tell us all about it, I think, next time. But I'm going to take a sneak peek to see just how doable it is. I think the downside to it is that the enemy fights in it are random. So some fights are really, really, really easy, and others we literally have to solo bosses that we barely beat as a team at the moment. Now, we will be able to gear up in just a moment. Well, in a moment, it'll be the next time we stream. In order to potentially do more damage, and we're going to be buying a whole bunch of things and then selling everything that we've had. So I think before we head out, we'll take a look at the weird bottle. In here somewhere. Oh, no. It's not a, sorry, it's not a consumable. It's an accessory. Weird bottle. After unconscious, 3 times hit, double strength. We might sell it for money. This is so situational, to be honest. Bottle of dangerous-looking crystalline medicine allows the holder to make a 3-hit attack at double strength on the next turn after being unconscious. So we have to purposely die for it to have an effect. It does add an interesting amount of attack, I will say, but like not enough to justify it as a standalone. Like comparatively, we already have accessories that reduce sanity point cost of fusion. We have a lot of raw attack power that could just be used right out of the gate. We have status immunities. So we're going to be rearranging our equipment a little bit. So you can see that right now we have 3 characters. But I believe we get a little bit of a choice on who should be doing what for a little bit. But also, unfortunately, we're going to have to make do with very odd party combinations, as this upcoming dungeon is a gimmick dungeon. And oh boy, chat, I did not like to do this dungeon blind. So I think once we get past this point, I feel the difficulty will gradually start to go down for a little bit. But we have to go through, just gonna let you know, chat, a very long maze. And it's not just any maze, chat, it's a teleport maze. It's a teleport maze with no map. Yeah, that's a good reason to pause. I'm not feeling the maze today, chat. Like, well, we gotta work up to the maze. And on top of that, there's gimmicks in the maze, and I'm not even including the teleport. So we'll leave that as a mystery for next time, but it is certainly something. So for now, in terms of the YouTube, we will be taking a break here. But hopefully you enjoyed Shadow Hearts, a continuation from where we were at before. But I think for everybody else watching on Twitch, we're gonna go ahead and give a little bit of a shot towards Hades and see how that goes. But for now, I guess you could say goodbye to the YouTube audience, chat, as I'll be preparing to switch games. Oh, actually, one thing, while we're on the Be Right Back, I will not be available to game on Sunday, so we'll be talking about some of the implications, I think, on the next time we take a break. So I'll probably mark that on our schedule. So anyway, goodbye, YouTube. Thank you for joining.